And we are underway. The Young Lions Championship on the line. Adrian Hawkins taking on Kameron Kade. And the arrogance of this man, Adrian Hawkins, just reigns supreme. You know, right before the matchup, we saw our senior official, Brent Wiley, basically ask for the championship, and Adrian Hawkins just threw the belt down right in front of his feet and made the senior official actually have to grab it himself and to be able to display it to all here in Cornelia.
That may not put him in good favor of General Manager Jerry Palmer. You know, this is Jerry Palmer's hand-appointed senior official.
That's absolutely right. And speaking of appointed, of course we know about, you know, John Johnson in regards to the talent initiative that he's been on, looking for all this different talent that he's been able to, I don't know whether it's shine or basically take a little cut of their paycheck, but either way, we're seeing it right here in this matchup, because on the outside there, we've got CB Suave, of course, formerly CB Gibson, and of course, John Johnson reverting it back to his heritage, as well as Tommy Pinarelli, formerly Tommy Daniels, on the outside here, supporting Adrian Hawkins, who John Johnson has been certainly a proponent of, as he's in the ring taking on the challenge of Kameron Kade.
And don't forget this championship match, as decreed by John Johnson and Adrian Hawkins under submission rules, meaning the only way the championship can change hands if Kameron Kade wants to win the championship tonight, which I don't see why he wouldn't, or he wouldn't be in this match, is he has to do it via submission. If he pins Adrian Hawkins, he doesn't win the championship.
You're absolutely right. So it kind of changes your strategy just a little bit. You know, it goes against what you might normally be going after in regards to your arsenal. It narrows it down a little bit more, because you can't really go by submission or pinfall because you've only got one option there. And then to add even more difficulties here in your matchup, you've got two on the outside here are certainly favoring one guy, and of course the two people that they're favoring on the outside here, of course, they're favoring the champion Adrian Hawkins.
And a very classic submission hold applied by Kameron Kade, that step over toe hold. How many matches did Dory Funk Jr. win as he was NWA World Champion back in the day? How many times, you know, Terry Funk, same thing. The history of that maneuver has won championships.
Yeah, a lot of times, sometimes it can be a precursor to the figure four. But meanwhile, Kameron Kade really just trying to put his whole mindset into submission moves, and that's exactly what he's trying to do again right here to Adrian Hawkins. He knows time is not on his side, and he knows that he's got to be able to do it in a submission-type format. So Kameron Kade really just trying to give it his all here to become the new champion, and certainly would change the complexion here in Anarchy if he is able to become victorious here in this matchup. Of course, again, trying to still work on that leg, wrenching the leg completely back, and of course, we've got Adrian Hawkins grabbing that knee there, and he's going to go right to that step over toe hold again.
It's helping to wear down the leg of Adrian Hawkins. The more he wears it down, it's going to be more difficult for Adrian Hawkins to stand up on it, put any weight on it. I don't know if you've ever had
He's got to go straight back to the legs, and that's what he's doing. Trying to, again, go for the submission move. Maybe one too many times going for that step over toe hold, because Adrian Hawkins able to swat him out and put him into the corner.
Yeah, you really need to mix up your offense a little bit, or your opponent's going to become aware and know what to expect. Hawkins now up to the middle rope.
Oh, he went for it, but it would have been a great maneuver if he had been able to hit it. But
he should have caught the face. But now corkscrew leg whip off the middle rope. That was great fast thinking by Kameron Kade. Wasn't able to get the move that he wanted to, but goes back into that step over toe. Now going, looks like, for the figure four leg lock.
Oh, he's got it cinched in, and you can see the pain going in right now of Adrian Hawkins. You know, sometimes with that maneuver, you've got to be careful because the man could have his shoulders on the back and get counted out, but in this case, it's not going to matter. He's got every opportunity he needs.
It was 20 years ago last month, Nature Boy Ric Flair defeated Randy Macho Man Savage with that same maneuver, the figure four leg lock, to win the World Heavyweight Championship. The middle of the ring, this could be the submission here. This could get Kameron Kade the title here tonight. And
you certainly touched base on it as well. I was exactly thinking that. It's center of the ring. Kameron Kade looking terrific right now. Somehow or another, Adrian Hawkins able to inch his way out, and he was able to grab the bottom rope. And of course, he's got to break the maneuver, but it looked like he was going to use all the way up to 5, or at least 4 anyway. Oh, wait a second, goes for it again, but inside cradle, Adrian Hawkins able to flip back through, rolls through, and it looks like he's going to hit him up for the sharpshooter here, inching it completely straight back.
And nowhere near the ropes at all. Kade's going to have, and he does tap out.